Back in 2017, I got to play a very charming action-adventure game called Cat Quest, and I'm back now with the sequel, Cat Quest 2. But is this one a cat-tastic continuation for this series, or should you just scratch this sequel from your memory? Cat Quest 2, while a sequel to the original Cat Quest, isn't directly connected as far as storyline is concerned. There are references and the like, but if you're looking for a direct sequel or feel like you need to play the original, that's not required to enjoy Cat Quest 2. The biggest addition this time around is not only are you playing as a feline hero, you also now have a canine companion to play as well. And you can play the game as local multiplayer, so if you have a friend to join you or a family member, this is a very fun action-adventure game for both of you to enjoy. The game, though, is just as enjoyable single-player as the original was. You have both characters, though, that you're able to control, and you're able to switch between them at any time, as long as both of them currently have health, and each one has their own set of equipment, as well as their own spells that they can equip, so you can have each character set up a little bit different. Gameplay-wise, it's mostly the same from the original Cat Quest, an action hack-and-slash with a relatively big open world that you're able to explore around, battle enemies, go into dungeons, find lots of treasure, as well as complete the game's main epic quest. The game is very easy to get and track your various quests, whether it be a side one or the main one, arrows pointing in the right direction and indicators, so very easy to traverse the world of Cat Quest and get to the meat of it. The hacking and slashing in big battles and exploring lots of dungeons. Controls work well, no problems as far as maneuvering around the map, as well as attacking and dealing with the enemies. You have mainly one attack button for slashing with your weapon, but you're able to dodge roll out of the way of enemy attacks. There's good indicators to let you know when those attacks are coming. The rest of the buttons are mostly your shortcuts for the various spells that you can mix and match between the two main characters, and there's a decent variety of these spells, as well as other abilities you get throughout the game. One of the ones I really like is the ability that every time you roll, you shock the enemies as you roll through them. Those passive skills, as well as a variety of new skills, add some depth to the gameplay to make it a tad bit more interesting than the original. I also found for the most part the dungeons and setups for them were a bit better than the original as well. I like the new weaponry and equipment types that were added to the game. Visually, I like the way they look on each one of the characters, and while graphically it's not the most amazing thing, I love the cute aesthetic to just everything included in both Cat Quest and here in Cat Quest 2. The game is very fast-paced in nature. It becomes pretty much addicting to get from quest to quest, whether it be a main one or a side one. They give you a lot of experience, money, and there's lots of treasures that you're able to find, and the game's always giving you those indicators and locations for those new things, so you're always tempted to go after that next dungeon. When it comes to length, it's pretty much the same as the first one. It took me about 5 to 6 hours in order to get through the main quest, and I did a large amount of the side questing as well, though I still have a bit more to go back and clean up. From the technical side of things, I had no problems playing through the game on my Predator Helios 300 laptop. There was no stuttering, slowdown, or crashing of any sort. Cat Quest 2 is available on PC for $14.99. It is coming to consoles in the near future. Overall, in a lot of ways, Cat Quest 2 isn't a ton different from the original Cat Quest. The gameplay, though, is still very enjoyable, and the new additions, especially multiplayer, add that bit to make Cat Quest 2 a recommend from me. With everything said, I'm going to be giving the game an 8 out of 10. That's going to wrap up this review, though. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.